Okay. Wow.
This is the iPhone 14 Pro. This is a $10,000 cinema rig. Let's see how long a $1,500 phone can keep up with this. As I got my iPhone 14 Pro a couple of days ago, I was curious, like, how far has the technology advanced that I can now shoot ProRes on this camera, and I also have the cinematic mode. So I got curious, like, how it matches up with my Red Komodo, my workhorse, and see if people can see the difference and can recognize which one is the very expensive camera and which one is the very expensive phone.
This one is the iPhone.
I'm also shooting on Filmic Pro. So you can dial in actually exposure time, white balance, and have way more control of the cameras. Okay, I need a train now, thank you. At least the iPhone has autofocus. All right, battery life, iPhone is winning. Hey guys, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
We shot some footage on a big cinema camera and the new iPhone.
Is that the Red?
Yeah, that's the Red Komodo and the iPhone 14 Pro. We put the video footage next to each other. One is shot on the iPhone, one is shot on the Red Komodo.
Which is supposed to be better.
Which is $10,000, and I hope it's better. I already told him you got a reputation to lose with that setup.
No edits?
Just like basic color correction.
Yeah, let's try it.
So here we have the first footage.
It's always
It's always the same order, yeah.
This is an iPhone, actually.
I feel like iPhone's gonna put more HDR or something on the right. Say the Red's on the left.
I'd say the Red's on the left.
Honestly, I prefer the shot on the right.
This one is the iPhone and this one's the camera. Yeah.
You want to check it out as well?
Only one thing I noticed is strobing of the crosswalk.
iPhone, this camera.
I think the Komodo's on the left.
That's the Red right there. No, that one's...
You sure? Are you gonna log in your answer?
Locking in my answer, I can say B is the iPhone and the A is the nice camera.
We will see.
Are you gonna tell me?
Julie, right?
Yeah, hey,
Sure.
nice to meet you.
I watch your videos all the time.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
We're actually shooting something right now. Maybe you can help us out with that. Everybody's getting it wrong. Is it that, I don't know, is it that close?
I think you wasted money on that camera.
This is iPhone. This different iPhone.
Say A is the Red and
B is the iPhone.
B is the iPhone.
Because I think the camera is iPhone.
Sometimes I'll shoot something here and
Yeah.
I'll shoot something on my
Yeah.
iPhone.
So you got the...
And then sometimes the iPhone is better. I don't like it. I want my camera to be better than the iPhone.
Oh wait. I may be confused. This may be the iPhone.
Are you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna tell you now. You're wrong!
Damn it!
It's A is the iPhone, B
No
is the
way.
Komodo.
Okay. Wow.
But you're not the first ones to guess that way, so...
Then it's good, and the Red is still up top.
So you like B
I
better?
prefer B, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
You got it right, nice one. All right, thanks for playing. Take care. We just left the Komodo completely unchecked over there. All right, real talk now. Were you able to see the difference? Did you guess it right? I'm genuinely curious, so let me know please down in the comment section below. We deliberately went after people with cameras, photographers with their keen eyes, and we got a 50-50 split on the street. So that just goes to show that the iPhone footage, if you play to its strengths, is closing the gap if you just review it on an iPad. That's the caveat. Now, what are the strengths of the iPhone in my opinion, and how can you play to its strengths? Well, first of all, the wide angle lens. Because we don't expect a shallow depth of field on wide angle shots in general, we don't necessarily suffer from the lack of depth of field that you get from these very, very small sensors and cameras compared to a larger cinema camera. So using the wide angle shots, definitely a strong suit of the iPhone. And then also the dynamic range. I was surprised by how well this camera actually held up in shooting right into the sunset and still getting information between the sunset and the foreground. And then also the stabilization. Now, when I threw both cameras together on the gimbal, The Komodo doesn't have any image stabilization, whereas this one actually has sensor stabilization. So I noticed when there were like micro shakes in the Komodo footage, they were not existent on the iPhone. And then the last upside, quite obvious, is that it's much smaller and you have it always with you. So having this kind of camera, it's pretty powerful these days, is an advantage. Now, what are the downsides? Obviously, I have a big problem with that. The image is overly sharp. So you have to do a lot in post in order to take out the sharpness a little bit. Also, the flares that you get from these lenses, especially on the ultra wide and the standard lens, they still look like phone lens flares to me, because you still have a fairly small lens with fewer glass elements that cannot hold up to a cinema lens like this one, which gives you beautiful flaring. Definitely a dead giveaway. And then the rolling shutter, yeah. Cameras read images faster and faster, but if you have fast motion on an iPhone, a whip pan or so, or if you have that train passing by. Now another downside, and this shouldn't be a surprise, is the low light performance, and specifically the noise pattern that you get in the shadows. This is not a surprise because we're working here with tiny sensors. And last but not least, the highlight roll-off. Certainly if you shoot right in the sun, you have these flare, basically balls. Quite distinct difference between the highlights and then the surrounding areas. There's not like such a nice roll-off as you would get from a cinema camera. So after shooting with this phone here for the past couple of weeks, I am actually positively surprised by the image that you can get out of this camera, particularly if your output is on a mobile device only. Will it replace my Red Komodo with a Cine lens? Of course not, but I'm pretty impressed by the progress that has been made over the past couple of years with phone cameras. Particularly the cinematic mode is something that possibly the mirrorless manufacturers should watch out for and should keep them on their toes, because these software solutions could soon be much better. Now, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What is your perspective? What do you think about the footage that you've seen? What do you think about the cinematic mode? What do you think about mobile filmmaking and the future of it in general? Let us know down in the comment section below. Definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed it, if you're still around. If you haven't subscribed yet, come join our team. Bye bye.